Here we go.
Hey YouTube, this is Yobi1 checking in. I know it's been a really long time since I talked to you guys. Sorry about that. Moving to a new country takes a lot of energy and a lot of getting set up. So I thought I'd give you guys an update on what I've been to for the past month or so. So I actually just arrived in Japan about a month ago to the date, and I've done a lot of things since coming back. For the first week I was back in Nagoya, and I basically was just hanging out in a hotel in Sakai, and I was meeting up with a lot of different friends. So I think the very first night my friends came and picked me up at the train station in Nagoya, and we dropped off my bags at my hotel, and then we went out to Nizakaya, met up with a handful of friends, we had some eats, and then right after we went to the club in Nagoya, which was really nostalgic. It was really kind of surreal to be back in my favorite club with my favorite people to party with. So it was a really good night, really nostalgic, and it was a really good feeling. So that was really cool, and then hanging out afterwards and getting something to eat was really cool too. We eat late night ramen like we used to, so it was exactly like almost 3 years ago. Which is really cool. And then throughout the rest of the week, I was just meeting up with a lot of different friends, going for dinner, catching up, and it was really, really great seeing all my old friends. We had a lot of things to catch up on, a lot of things to talk about, because it has been pretty much 3 years since I've seen some of them, 2 years since I've seen others, so that was really cool. Basically, that was my first week. I did go over budget quite a bit, so in the following weeks I had to kind of watch my spending a little bit more. But the second week is when my training for my job started, and I was able to meet a lot of my co-workers and meet a lot of new people. And it was a really cool week of training. It was really cool to get to know the people. We kind of hung out after training, and we get drinks or get something to eat. And it was really cool. I met a lot of cool people, and I'm sure we're going to be hanging out throughout the year, so that was really cool too. The job itself was really, meeting a lot of those people that I'll be working with and working for. A lot of them have really good hearts, which is cool, and they have a lot of enthusiasm about their job and their work, so that definitely translated in the training. So they gave us a lot of good training and helped me feel prepped for it, and that was my second week. Then basically I had about almost a week off before my working started. So training finished at the end of August, but I didn't really start working until around September 8th. So I had about a week to get used to the city that I moved to. So a couple weeks ago I moved into my apartment, and I showed you guys that video of the apartment tour. So if you guys want to check out that video, just click on the link below and you guys can get a better look at my humble abode, which is really pretty empty right now. So I hope you guys aren't hoping for too much, but yeah, so basically I moved in, and I have just been getting used to the area. I live pretty inaka. It's not too far off, but there's not way too much around my place. There's a couple restaurants. The places that I work are really close, so that's really cool. I can just walk to work, but I'd still have to probably take a bus to the station, which is about a 20-25 minute bus, or when I buy a bike, it's probably going to be about a 15-20 minute bike. So that's probably what I'll do once I get a bike. But like I said, the first week I did go over budget, which kind of set me back for the initial month of working. So I'm just chilling until I get my first paycheck before I do any more major spending, because I had a little too much fun the first week, a little too much beers, a little too many things to drink, a little too much eating out, and so forth. So I gotta keep on a tight budget, which is basically why I'm not really making any videos right now, because I'm just keeping on a tight budget. I'm not trying to go out and do a lot of exploring right now. There's a lot of cool things that I read about and heard about that happen in Gifu, so I can't wait to get a chance to show you guys those things. Things like Cormorant fishing, which is this really crazy kind of fishing that I heard about. The night view in Gifu. There's a lot of cool things I'm going to show you guys videos for. but I'm probably gonna have to wait until closer to October. But until then, I'll keep you guys up with true Japan stories, which you guys will let me know that you really like, and then maybe some more how-to videos on getting initially set up. I had a lot of how to get a cell phone, which I'm definitely making a video for that soon, because that's the same kind of ordeal I'm going through here with my visa and getting a new iPhone and such. So I'm definitely going to be making one of those videos soon. But yeah, I'll let you also know what I did this past weekend. This past weekend we had a long weekend. I had Monday off, so actually a friend of mine from Canada that goes to the same university, a couple of them actually I should say three of them are going to NGU now, are going to NGU this fall, and they messaged me to come maybe show them around and hang out on Saturday. So I went to NGU, I went back to my old stomping grounds, and I saw them, and I met a lot of the new ryugakusei, the new foreign exchange students, and it was really funny because a lot of them had said that they saw my videos. So if you guys are watching, thanks for watching my videos. You guys made it to NGU. So that just shows all of you guys who are watching, anything is possible if you guys just try and do what it takes to get there. So there's people that used to watch my videos and now they're over at NGU. So if they can do it, I'm sure you guys can do it too. So please try. But anyway, we all hung out. We went and I showed them Os Temple, which I have a video of. You guys can check that out. But we went to Os Temple, and we went to the Os Market, and we just kind of walked around and showed them around. And then we went to Sakai, and we grabbed a bite at Shinchan, which is pretty much my go-to izakaya in Nagoya. It's cheap, easy, pretty good for the price. So if you guys are in Nagoya and you're looking for a cheap izakaya in Kaneyama and in Nagoya Station, there's a Shinchan that I definitely recommend. So definitely check that out. So yeah, that was cool. I met I met about 20 new people, and then at that night we went back to ID and we went to the club, which was really good to get back out there and have some drinks and dance and chill. And then I ended up crashing at the dorms, just like old times. I crashed at the dorms at NGU, which was really nostalgic, in my friend Rich's old room on his old floor, which is really, really kind of funny to think about it. Like 3 years later, I'm crashing on that floor. So that was really cool. And then I just chilled a little bit on Sunday around NGU. I just kicked it in the lounge and I just killed some time because I was getting dinner with some friends in Nagoya. So I just killed some time, talked to some of the ryugakusei, and really I felt like I was a NGU student again, which is kind of nostalgic. So that was a really cool time to get just chill around the dormitory and chill around the university and just feel like I was in NGU again. And it was really cool to get to chat with all the people and pass on some more information and some more tips. Half the fun of Japan is finding out those things for yourself, which is something that a lot of the people can respect and try to do on their own. But there are some little things that I don't mind telling people just so they get to jump. Basically, things like that I regretted. So things like I regretted like not starting tutoring English the first semester. I definitely regretted that. And I just tried to push everybody to don't wait, get started right now. Even if you have a lot of money saved up, just start tutoring people because you're going to meet some interesting people and it's just going to add to, it's going to add that other layer on your life in Japan. So that's what I did, and then I went out for all you can eat shabu shabu with all you can drink. Which just was the best because I waited so long to do all you can eat and all you can drink again. Because if we had those things in Canada, I'm pretty sure people would die from alcohol poisoning or something crazy. Something would happen. All you can drink beer in Canada. I don't even know what's going to go down like that. So that was really cool to get to do that again and really get to chill with some old friends and some new friends again. So, it's just... I think I read an interesting quote today that was in one of the textbooks that I was teaching, and it was a quote from Einstein, or it was a quote from a Japanese student, and they wrote it about Einstein, and they said Einstein said that nothing goes faster than the speed of light, but the student wrote, but the time that you spend with your friends goes much, much faster, which is kind of a beautiful thing to say because time with your friends is something that's really, really awesome, and and it goes by so fast. The more fun you're having, the more fast it goes by. So here we are, I'm in Japan, a month has already passed, and I feel like I've hit the ground running and I'm back at it, which is really good. Back into my studies, I'm getting excited, I'm absorbing Japanese again, I'm surviving, so that's really cool. And yeah, it's just nice to be back, and I'll try to keep you guys better updated and make some more how-to videos and stuff. But as always, guys, much love to you, much love to all of you guys watching the videos. Thank you guys so much for subscribing and watching. Just let me know what do you guys want to see next. Do you guys want to see a true Japan story, or do you guys want to see a how-to video of when you first arrive, of things that you need to do? Just let me know in the comments down below. And also, if you guys have any questions that you'd like to ask, you guys can ask me in the comments down below. But as always, I always recommend shooting me a tweet on Twitter at EOB1, or you guys can like my Facebook page, and there's a link in the bottom of the video. You guys can like my Facebook page and shoot me a message there, and it's way easier for me to answer you guys on Twitter and Facebook, and the message won't get lost in the hazards that is the YouTube message inbox of doom. And you know what, I'm sorry for you guys that left comments on my YouTube page. I didn't even know where the comments were on the YouTube page until I was just fumbling around my own page and I saw that there was all these comments on my page. I never even saw those, so I'm so sorry for not answering those, guys. Please just shoot me a tweet or message me on Facebook, because those are the two best ways to contact me. So thank you guys as always. We'll see you guys again. This was Yobi1 checking in, and now, Jane.